I'm going to do FRQ number 1, which is about periodic trends and atomic structure based on this table. So the first question is, which element is most metallic in character? Explain your reasoning. And I said that element 2 is the most metallic because it has the lowest ionization energy at the start. As you can see, S496, whereas all these other ones have higher numbers. And that's because metals have delocalized electrons. And this is an example of like a delocalized electron structure. So the electrons are like basically free floating around the atom, so it's very easy to remove them. And then there is a disproportionate ionization energy increase between 496 and 4,560. That shows that is from the first row of the periodic table because it's dropping an energy level. Because of that disproportionate increase, it shows that it's dropping an energy level and it's losing that one electron that's in the next energy level. And so it has more attraction because of Coulomb's law, and so it takes more ionization energy to take off an electron. Okay, so then for question 2, identify element 3. Explain your reasoning. So this is element 3, and element 3 is from the second row of the periodic table because its disproportionate energy increase is on the second energy lost, not the first. So this is the first ionization energy, this is the second ionization energy, and here it goes from 1,456 to 7,730. So that's a really large number. So that shows that here it needs to lose 2 electrons to get to the noble gas configuration. We also know that the element that we're trying to identify is magnesium because it's in period number 3, so that's 1, 2, 3, and it's in the second row, so then we've identified it. Okay, so question 3. Question 3 is write the complete electron configuration for an atom of element 3. So element 3, that would be this magnesium here. So it has 2 electrons on the first energy level, 8 in the next one, and then these 2, which would be lost. And that's what's being shown in the first ionization and the second ionization. Okay, so, and the next question is, what is the expected oxidation state for the most common ion of element 2? So element 2 we already identified was in column 1, and again we're looking at the third period, so that's 1, 2, 3. So that would be Na. So as we know, Na wants to lose 1 electron so that it can get to the configuration, the electron configuration of Ne, which has 10 electrons, so it wants to lose 1. So it's losing 1 negative electron, but that means that we're getting a positive charge on that for an ion. So that means that in a compound or ion, the sum of the oxidation state equals the total charge of the compound or ion for oxidation. So that means that we would just have a positive for oxidation, positive 1. Okay, so then what is the chemical symbol of element 2? So we already got that. And then a neutral atom of which of the 4 elements has the smallest radius? Okay, so element 1 would have the smallest radius because it has the highest ionization energy, as we can see. It has 1,251 instead of the smaller numbers, meaning that its valence electrons have the most attraction to the nucleus, and that means that according to Coulomb's law, the closer two charges are, the stronger the force of attraction will be, and because we know it has the strongest force of attraction, that means that it must be closest, and that means that the radius must be the smallest. Okay, I hope that helped.